Last outing for goal were taste in their mouths. They're looking the weakest it's been in some time. Which young shooting guards do you think are poor?
Klay Thompson, versatile shooter, defender, two-way player as you.
Beautiful and vibrant Atlanta, Georgia, the capital of Georgia. Last game for the Hawks, they picked up the W against the Celtics. And just one look at the score tells you
that one. I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
And now the Golden State Warriors, Green. Curry kicks to Ezeli, and it's sent back by Horford. The shot is off. The Hawks taking it the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And, of course, playing against their NBA Finals opponent from a season.
For this one from the fans and these two teams, and even us, two elite teams, no doubt about it.
Now Williams after the missed three from Stephen Curry. There's the lob to the hoop. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, but they get it back. Draymond Green with the rebound.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
Curry kicks to Barnes. And again, no good by Golden State.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts, trying to take the lid off the basket.
Over to the left wing. Millsap, and he banks in the layup.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
There's a screen. Curry kicks to Green. Outside for Curry. Shot clock at 5. Bazemore for 3, and he gets it to go.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
It's Williams with the drive. Took him no time at all on that one. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go. Warriors trail by 3. Curry with it. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Heat in Miami.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game. And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by T. Millsap's got his second basket of the night.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Curry against Williams. There's the triple. Curry with another miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Williams against Curry. Williams kicks to T. Pick by Horford. Pass to Cephalosha. Shot off the pick. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, Steve Kerr gave me a few moments to catch up with him. We talked about the keys to this game, and he singled out Paul Millsap as a player they've simply got to be mindful of. Coach told me he's always been an energy guy, someone you have to locate and box out every possession. But he's developed his offensive game to the point where he's more than just a hustle guy. He's also a scoring threat now, and a guy we can't leave open. They'll be watching him, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. And good on the basket. Book it.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Here we get a moment to view the league's highest scoring team. The Warriors, 4th.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Hawks leading by 3. Williams dishes to Schroeder. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Schroeder's got his first points of the night.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Green, the screen. Here's Len. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Kevin and Greg, hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
Here's Rivers following the basket by Freak. On the wing, it's Iguodala. And it's Golden State with another. Was something else against Boston. Splitter kicks it over to Schroeder. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Schroeder's got his second basket. They get a hand on it. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
And he trains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have.
And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, he told us about his comfort stretching the floor. I was going to say, Greg, how big must that completely new group on the floor? Different look here for the Warriors. Vasili's checked in for Alex Len. Draymond Green comes in for Barnes. Landon Rush, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Austin Rivers in for Curry. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Austin Rivers is out there with Kent Bazemore. Then there's Festus Ezeli. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Rush in at the three, the small forward. And Green gets it to go.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Double team on Williams. Here's Splitter. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Hawks lead by 7.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Here's Ezeli. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more, because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics got down to business. He had 64 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it.
He dishes it to Cephalosha. Clark kicks to Millsap. 6 to shoot. Williams for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Rivers. Williams with the block. And the wide open shot from Green. No good, unable to end this run. Atlanta leading by 13. Launches a 3. The shot by Williams, no good. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Rivers with it. Williams picks him up. Kicks it to Ezeli. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Warriors have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And that one falls for Ezeli.
He's been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Williams for three. Good. Williams has got 12 points now in the quarter.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jump.
That was just an amazing play. I mean, you talk about making him reach for thin air. Wow.
That'll do it for the first half. It's Atlanta. They finish off the second quarter on a 14.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I'm trying to force it on offense, good things happen. And that's why I've had success here early on. Yeah.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the... Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague out there with Williams. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. That's good.
There's not much to say about Horford when he hits a shot like that.
Warriors trail by 15. Curry kicks to Barnes. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Baseline jumper, and Al Horford again.
You love for any trip down the floor to end with a shot like that.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Outside, Green. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Stephen Curry. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter. And maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. It seems like every shot these guys have been putting up has been going in. This month's top shooters, Freak is second.
It would be hard to imagine him much better than he has. He has been on fire.
You got it. Get the ball inside.
Just over a minute and a half play here in the third. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Now here's Barnes. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. They set the screen. Bazemore misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
He kicks to Green. Green with a screen on Millsap. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Green. 10 points for Steph Curry.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for T. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Williams for 3. Another miss by Williams.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Barnes passes to Bazemore. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside Williams.
Move
The
ball.
three, and the shot is good. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Down low, Bazemore gets the bucket.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Now here is Cephalosha, covered by Barnes, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
When you're hot, you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Williams. He's got 26 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Harrison Barnes, and it's Austin Rivers in for Kent Bazemore. Williams with the ball, picked up by Rivers, and he drills it. Beautiful release there from Williams. Williams has got 10 points in just the second half. Warriors trail by 18. Curry kicks to Len. Len, a screen. On the wing, Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. Williams for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Len's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Back to Iguodala, and it's sent back by Horford. Williams dishes to Schroeder, and he lobs it up. Iguodala with the steal, and here we go. Fast break, Curry's got it, and finished off by Rivers.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Got a piece of it. Dishes it to Green. The drive by Iguodala. Atlanta with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. Williams against Rivers. And here is Williams. Up in time. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Just when it looked like the third quarter was over, they go and do that. They pin 3 more points on the lead in the cruelest of fashions.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Barnes and Green of the forward set. Curry is out there with Iguodala, and it's Ezeli in at the 5 down low.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
You got it. Let's get the
Williams
ball
with a
inside.
clean look, buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got 4
Threes. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Barnes. The turnaround jumper. Count it.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
On the wing, Williams, guarded by Kerr. And Teague has it in the corner. Barnes grabs the miss.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And Curry has it in the corner. All sorts of time. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
You got it.
Feeds it to Williams. And there's the pass to Scott. Back to Williams. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Williams has got 42 in the game.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. He focused on their offense and said to his guys, make the extra pass. Don't try to play hero ball and do it by yourself. That ends up leading to bad shots. He also brought up the issue of perimeter defense and reminded his players to play very tightly on their outside shooters. Gentlemen, some late game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. No luck.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play.
Offensive rebound. Azili can't get it to go.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Millsap sets the pick for Williams. And that comes off the assist by Jeff T. Williams has got 45 points.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on it, they expect him to make it.
That's good.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Now here's Barnes, covered by Cephalosha. And that one's good, Barnes. Barnes has got 4 this quarter.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long
And the
rebounds.
Hawks making a change here. Horford's checked in.
Make the
Over
defense
3.5 minutes through the final
That's a
quarter
good
now.
shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you.
Outside Williams.
Forcing the
Millsap
issue
a
too
screen.
much. Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Outside Williams. He feeds it to Horford. T kicks to Williams. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The feed now to Bazemore. Here's Azili, guarded by Horford. Snatched up. Here's Barnes. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
The Hawks leading by 19 points.
Get the ball inside.
Millsap a screen. Nice work there coming off the screen. Williams has got 51.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Atlanta.
And Clark, we got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Well, basket after basket, they were in attack mode all game long.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year. And when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take the first game of the season series. And that's exactly what's taking place here tonight against the Warriors.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Williams. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here's the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
From outside the arc, Curry with some nice D. Here's Millsap, and he jams it with authority.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
Pass to Barnes. Williams comes with a double team. Here's Curry. Atlanta with the rebound.
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Men amongst boys tonight.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels.
And that'll do it